Okay, so a short ride and a lot of detours for various crafting nodes later. We're back at Tinnudir, so let's just hand in that quest to Orchroy.
Greetings.
And he's going to send us to the Fortress
Might
of
I
the
take a
North.
moment of your time?
So he's going to send us to talk to some random dude. Who's this guy up here?
What can I do for you?
He's going to send us back into this guy. I can't even think off the top of my head what they're talking about.
Greetings.
I'm going to talk to him again.
Greetings.
Talk to Basil Gummidge at Ostforod. So this is now going to vector us to the Ostforod town. But first, while we're here, we're going to talk to Calangad. We're going to hand in that letter.
What can I do for you?
And he's like, no, I don't trust you. How do I know that this signature is legit? So he's basically going to, what Aragorn was saying about test the bearer of this letter in the normal way of the Dunedain Rangers. It's basically, you know, actions speak louder than words. So we're going
How can I be of
to
service?
hand that in, and we have 3 quests to earn the trust of 3 Rangers. And I've also got a
What do
vector
you need?
quest to the Rangers of Esteldin. Why it's level 38 I don't know, because Esteldin is nowhere near level 38 and there's no quests beyond level 38 in the North Downs anymore, so pointless. We'll take that anyway, because we will have to pass through Esteldin to move on to other lands at a later date. So we have to earn the trust of 3 Rangers. So one of them is to the east over here, Naperman,
Stay a moment.
and each of these Rangers are going to have small quest chains of varying length, 2 or 3 quests each. So this one's saying they spy from the heights, defeat the bandit leader Jabe Grimshaw, and he's on a hill somewhere, as you might have guessed from that title. Then we have Astiul,
Stay a moment.
and he's saying search for bits of ruins that have washed up on the lake, since half of Avernus was drowned in water over time. So he's basically saying various relics can you know, get lost by the water and wash up on the tides. Have a look around, see if you can find anything interesting. And then the third guy at Forcon
Could I speak with you a moment?
basically says, you know, get rid of some of the evils that are coming out of Fornost and spilling into Evendim. So we'll take his quest, and that one's going to be back where we started. While I'm here, I'm actually going to tag the boat keeper, because I've realised I haven't actually done that yet.
What can I do for you?
But he provides an easy way of boating around the lake. Although it's a horse head on the map. It's not a horse, but its function is exactly the same as the Swift Travels. So I'm going to come along here because we can have the Search Jetsam quest is basically going to be all around Tinnudir. So there we go. Now, technically, I think that should be Flotsam rather than Jetsam, because Jetsam. Oh, hello. How did you sneak on the island? Technically, Flotsam is stuff that was kind of like cast away unintentionally and kind of floats up on land, whereas Jetsam is stuff that was deliberately chucked overboard. Now, given that these are relics from a city and not a boat, and they weren't deliberately chucked overboard, they can't be Jetsam. But anywho, so there's 6 of these around the coast of the island. So if we just follow it around, we'll find them all. And we'll occasionally get ambushed by some people that have snuck on the island to scout on the Rangers. There's a couple that are so brazen they're not even in stealth, so let's go murder him, just cause. And something else I've forgotten about is I actually did get a trait point when I did that level up, so I should probably spend that. J. There we go. Right, so I might as well just spend 1 last point in that, which is now going to unlock my tier 3 set bonus. What is this? Sharpened Claws. Letting out a fierce war cry empowers you. After using Ferocious Roar, your next attack will critically hit. So Ferocious Roar is the one that builds our Wrath. So pop that, get Wrath, and 100% crit chance on my next attack, providing I attack in the next 10 seconds. So not bad. Now what I'd be eager to try out is if I was to pop that, and then my next attack was to be, for example, Relentless Maul, which is a channel skill, will that crit every tick of damage? And if it does, that will be pretty damn OP and badly in need of a nerf, but we'll have to give that a go at some point. So 5 or 6, one last one should be someone in that bush. No. There he is. So I'll bring these back to Astior. So we can actually come this way around the island as well. And we should plonk up just behind the stable master. Or thereabouts. But we can actually go inside that cube as well, but there's no point at the moment because that's to do with later quests and epic books. So until we get there, there's not much point showing you guys around. There's not too much inside it anyway. So Han is into Astior.
Greetings.
He's like,
Stay
well
a
done,
moment.
and he says sort them out on a map. So this is one of the easiest quests ever. I literally do not need to move. So I've put the large pieces. Well, I moved. Damn it! You had to go and take a step, didn't you, Skalvig? So put the large pieces on the large mat, the medium pieces on the medium mat, and the small pieces on the small mat. And then he's going to do a bit of Antiques Roadshow and have a look at the
What do you need?
value of those objects. So we hand that in, and that's his quest chain completely finished. He's happy that I'm legit and sincere in my claims that I'm Aragorn's friend. So we need to earn the trust of the other two rangers now. So since we've got Astior's trust, he's disappeared off that loyalties proof quest. So we need to head out then. So Dre Grimshaw, they spy from the heights. He's over at these ruins just to the west of Ostforod. So how I'm going to get up there is pretty much go across the bridge, go up to the those ruins where the Angmarim were, Tamorn, and I can climb the hills just east of there, somewhere around these twin trees over here. There's a clear path up the hill, and I will meet you guys there. Okay, so we're back again, and we're just east of the Angmarim ruins. So to show you guys on the map, it's literally underneath these two trees on the map. And as you can see, there is a clear path going up this hill. So we're just going to follow that. Now I did actually fight a tomb robber on the way here, and I tested out that theory of doing Ferocious Roar followed up by Relentless Maul, and it did indeed crit every single attack. So that made short work of that poor tomb robber that was part of that experiment. Take a little shortcut up this part since I know I can climb that slope. So we're going to start heading into some slightly higher level places now. So we're going to be at least level 36, but we're not really having to fight these guys anyway. Just going to come around here, hug the left wall. And there are going to be quite a few tomb robbers walking about, but there will be Jade Grimshaw walking around patrolling, probably somewhere down below us. There we are. I've made him angry. Screw you. Alright, here we go, ready? So I'm going to do a little bit of a wrath attacks, get us going. I've been stunned, that's unfortunate. Ferocious Roar, bear form, now we're in trouble. Crits. Oh what, I got interrupted, damn it. I think I ran out of wrath. Oh shit. Pop some health. We may have to abandon ship. Quick, dunk him, dunk him, dunk them all, dunk them all. He's run away, it's K. Woo. Oh god, we're still pretty low. Let's quickly pop a heal over time potion. That's getting a bit rough. Had a few too many people there. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I think the wrath may have gone down a bit during that. Anyway, so we have to go back to talk to Naveman to hand in that quest, and then... Oh, god damn it, man! Go away and take your crappy moustache with you. beads. So we just need to go now back eastwards to Path of Duriel, so where we're doing the quests with the ghosts over that way, and do that quest, and then we'll hand it back to Tinnudir and hand those two quests in. Okay, so we're over the east side of Evendim now. I'm gonna need to kill bats and barghests. So, bad doggy. So these guys are gonna pretty much be roaming all over the place. Mostly north of the road, which is where I am now. So, just gonna kill these guys. Bats are pretty easy to kill, since they're only small mobs. Go. So we need 8 bats and we need 6 barghests. Easy working in. There are a couple of oath breakers around as well, so I don't particularly need those. So I'm trying to not walk into them. Go. I think we're going to get sent back to Tinnudir, and then we get sent all the way back out to this same location to do some grave robbings. I don't think we're going to get that automatically, sadly, so there's going to be a bit more riding around. And Nathan's probably going to send us out to check up on one of his mates that's going to be doing some investigation of some ruins as well. And that should be the end of his question. 4 or 6. I can't actually see any more around. Yeah, I did see some branches over there. Yeah, there is. I want those. I'll guess to the right. Oh, God, I like this area. There we go. New branches into gold deposit, into rich iron deposit. Me like. Oh, it's got a ruby shard as well. That's the rare crafting component for tier 3. The expert tier. Come back here, Barghest. So, let's just do a few attacks. See, I can't do the Relentless Maul because I've done attacks after popping the Roar. Oh well. He's dead anyway. One more Barghest. We need loads of bats actually. I'm missing the bats. There, those graves over there, that's where we're going to get sent back later. That's 3. There's a bat in the distance over there. There's one over beyond the trees. Okay. Quickly mount up, loot me bags. Bear form! Bear versus bat, bear wins, fatality. Go on. This one will be 5. There's another one further ahead. Mount up. Loot your bags. I said mount up. You stupid bat. Quest item, you say? An old trove. This scroll fragment looks interesting, but it's there. Let's fight this because I can't bloody accept it now, I don't think. Okay, right. Where did that go? In my bag somewhere. I'm going to eat a honey cake, why not? So this is illegible by itself, perhaps in combination with other fragments the original document can be restored. Collect faded scroll fragments, collect worn scroll fragments. From what? Don't know. Where are you directing me? Anywhere. I think this may be a quest relating to Ostforod stuff. Brigands and robbers can be found in many places around Lake Evendim. They're most likely to hold them, so if I kill those, I will get the fragments. I'm not going to go out of my way to do that just yet, because we're going to probably fight quite a few of them as part of the Ostforod quests. In any event, that's the bat's done at least. So there we go, that's done. That's going to send me straight back to Nathman. So I'm going to grab this then. Oh, I've got a steady steel key. I think I've probably actually got a box in my bags to use it on as well. Nice. Move that key. I do indeed have a box. It's only a barrow iron box, so level 20-ish runs, but I'll still open it anyway. So what have we got inside it? I didn't see what we got. Got a crafted axe of deep wounds, which is not particularly useful to me because A, it's going to be level 20. And B, I like the great axes on my Beorning instead of dual wielding normal axes. We also got some universal ingredient packs, which basically means instead of using our normal crafting materials, we can use one of those universal ingredient packs to essentially craft an item for free, which is useful. But then I tend to value them quite a bit and never actually use them, which kind of defeats the purpose of them. But still not too bad anyway. So I'm going to cut away then, probably pick up a load of these crafting notes on the way back to Tinnudir, and I will meet you guys there. Okay, so we're back at Tinnudir, so I'm just going to hand in these quests.
Would you do something for me?
So he's going to send me to do some grave robbings back at the Far East, because he's a git, he's going to send me all the way back. And Nathman over here should send us to defend one of his friends.
What do you need? Stay a moment.
Which will be on the way. So just to show you guys where those are on the map. So the defense of House Brumbar we just got from Nathman is just over here, just outside of Tinnudir. That's some ruins. And the grave robbings are again back at the northeast side of Balthelion, so we need to go back over that way. So I'll just cut away. Okay, so we're just approaching these ruins here, House Brumbar, which is just a couple of walls because the building's been completely destroyed. And here we have Pantaskal. So
How can I be of service?
We're going to talk to him, say yeah, Nathman sent us, and it's an ambush, so we need to keep Pantaskal alive. And he's going to be swarmed by these evil boggarts. And swarmed is literally the key word here. So what we're going to do, Ferocious Roar, transform, and bear for massive AoE on absolutely everything. Bye bye boggarts, there we go. Nice. And just stand there, just celebrating with some more bear attacks. Now sadly we can't do that with the second wave because the cooldown is too long, so we just have to spank these the traditional way. One at a time. So we successfully defended House Brumbar from boggarts. I think that's the last of them. Return to Nathman with these tidings, and the tidings are good. So we can go back to Nathman for that, but we're going to head eastwards now and do some grave robbings. So I'm going to cut away again and meet you guys there. Okay, so we're now back in Balthelion, so just up here south of these trees on the map. And as you can see around here, well, I can't really sneak past the bar, I guess I'll just kill him, screw it. There are 4 gravestones which we need to interact with and make robbings of to advance the quest. But there is a rich iron node there and I want it. Must have the precious. But each time we use one of those gravestones, it's going to summon ads, and that Bargus had to stop right next to the bloody ore node. God damn. Right, bear form, crapping him. That'll teach him right. So each time we use one of those gravestones, we're going to be attacked by a wave of random monsters because somehow it's made them angry. I think it's just bats and barghusts, but whatever. They'll come from either north of us or south of us. I'm just going to use as many of them as I can before I get interrupted, because screw it. Well, okay, 2 of them. So, just so I can go transform bear, get stunned, awkward, transform bear, bear attack. There we go. AoE the crap out of these dudes. There we go, nice. And then try and use... Oh, I need to transform back, that might help. Bears can't make grave rubbings if you didn't know. So use the last two, can get the rest of them come and attack me. So there we go, one over there, bat. Let's pop the hill. Transform to bear, thrash in their face. That ran out of wrath. There we go. So that's that done. We need to go back now to Tinnudir, hand in both of those ranger quests. So I'll meet you guys back there. Okay, so we're now back at Tinnudir. So I'm just going to hand in these two quests. And I think that should be the end of both of their chains. So let's
How can I be of service?
So Nathan is now happy that I'm sincere in my loyalties to the Rangers. What about Forcon?
What can I do for you?
So Forcon's got one more step. I need to place the grave rubbings among the lineages of the local deceased noble peoples, which is just a bookcase which is randomly exposed to the elements. So, you know, as soon as it rains, all those books are going to be ruined, but, you know, whatever.
How can I be of service?
So we hand that in. He's happy that I'm loyal to the Rangers, so they're all happy. I can go back to Kalangard and say, everyone loves me.
How can I be of service?
There we go.
How can I be of service?
So he's going to send us now to a guy called Robin Dunkley, who is in Ostforod, which is where we're conveniently going to be headed next. Or maybe not next, actually. Maybe I should do not Tinnudir. Tilruinen first, since I do have some quests over that way. And also, as part of all these back and forth east and west that I've been doing, I have killed a few brigands and tomb robbers along the way. That has actually completed my old trove quest line. So there should be a guy over here. There we go, Kulang. I can hand that to.
I'm sorry. Did you need something?
And he's going to say, recover the treasure from the old trove. Where is the old trove? So the old trove is in the ruins where we killed Jabe Grimshaw earlier on. Up there somewhere. So we can pick that up when we go back to Ostforod. That's not a problem. So in the other quest, yeah, let's go to Tilruinen then, because that is level appropriate. So we have one quest, the Burning Island, investigate the island of Tilruinen, and at Tinnudir there is Boat Keeper, we can speak to him.
What can I do for you?
And he has various travel locations to go, so Tilruinen, if I just bring up the map, is this big island to the west of Tinnudir. Menarain is the road that leads into Anaminas, so where all the tombs of the kings are. And the Eve Spires is up in the northwest in Evendim, whatever you pronounce that, where there's loads of hills and bad things. So we're just going to go to Tilruinen.